Ellie, what are the red flags all recruiters must keep an eye out for while hiring?
If they talk about the job title straight away, if they talk about money straight away, I'm like, "Nee." And they don't talk about, if they talk about what's in it for me, as opposed to what can I bring to you? How can I help you? How can I help the company grow? How can I do well at this job? What does success look like? Why do you like working there? Like pushing it away from themselves instead of taking it all back to them. I think, again, it's not something you get taught at school, how to interview, how to put your CV together. And it's such an important process and people don't know. And I think, but it's just that instinct of let's put someone else first. I'm applying for a job, therefore, the power, unfortunately, is with the job, right? And the company that is hiring you is going to pay you to do it. So as much as I like everyone to be, even and playing for, the power is ultimately in the hands of the person hiring. And the candidate needs to be aware of that and not be terrified by it or intimidated by it. And I think a lot of companies can be terrifying and intimidating during interviews. And I really try and make it as a pleasant as an experience for everybody, because I'm terrified. I hate being interviewed. I'm just the worst. I get all dribbly and it's just like, ah. So, I'm really empathetic to the candidate journey, and I understand that this is quite a scary process for them. And so being sympathetic to that, but also being aware of like, okay, is this person giving me their best self, or is this person just in it for themselves? And what is their motivations? That's kind of the key thing I look for, is like, what's motivating this candidate? Is it money? Is it job title? Is it kudos? Is it working for a brand? When I work for Visa, everybody wants to work for the brand. And I'd ask them, why do you want to work for Visa? The brand. And I'd be like, what? What does that mean? And they wouldn't have an answer. It's like, have an answer, do your research, find out, do a Google alert on the business, work out what happened in the last year to the business, who works there, why did they join, what are they doing? For example, with Visa, there was a wonderful example of how cashless payments make, for example, taxi drivers safer, because there's no cash in the car, and so they're less likely to be burgled and things like that. It's little nuggets of knowledge that make your knowledge of the business valuable to the business, because you then become an advocate for that business outside of the day-to-day, and you become an advocate for the business in your job. And as a recruiter, our job is to be the open door to the business with the front of the shop window. We need to project knowledge and love for the brand in order to entice more people into the shop and ultimately to work at the shop. But it is very much the first line of contact, and if that is not appropriate for one reason or another, it doesn't, and then Glassdoor will come and bite you, because people talk now. So be careful.
Wow. Thanks for sharing that with our viewers, Ellie.